I came up from the blocks, banging flaming Glocks. My name it rang a lot. Gorilla, orangutan, I'm not. Them pages changed the plot. Stay dangerous, blazing shots. Now it's stay blameless. We rearranged our game for yacht.
And now we standing on them blocks, raincoat or
shrimp, pork, crab. They say that stuff's fine. It's done away with. It's nasty.
Right.
It's disgusting. And God said it's abominable.
So what you eat then?
We eat clean foods, man. We eat chicken.
Okay.
We eat salmon. We eat lamb.
Fish.
Some beef. White fish. So you don't know catfish. You know what I'm saying? None of those bottom feeders. God put those other animals on the earth for them to clean up the earth.
Right.
And you see how dirty the earth is right now?
Right.
Because we got bad leadership on the earth.
Right.
The white man is the one who's leading the earth right now, and look what it looked like.
Right.
He the one that is making money off of all this stuff because he's just like, he don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But us, as being the righteous rulers and judges of the earth, we should be wanting our spot to be cleaned up. It's our house, man.
Right.
Our house to be cleaned up.
Right.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. Come back and hear this word, man.
Look, nice question on you, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do y'all got a place that y'all worship at?
We don't have a building. We have classes that go on 7 days a week, pretty much.
Where at?
On that flyer right there on the YouTube. Turn it. Top left. Yeah. You see it up there where it says Sakari?
Okay.
Yep. You go to those YouTube channels, man.
Bet.
And then you just type in and say,
I watched on YouTube.
there you go, man. You got, now when you're watching it, you gotta start letting it resonate. Now you start keeping commandments. When you learn a commandment that you're supposed to be keeping, you start doing that commandment, and the Most High, He's gonna start uplifting you even more. You know what I'm saying? But
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12.
Yeah.
And now, Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
this is what He requires of us.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways.
He wants us to walk in all of His ways.
Right.
His ways are perfect,
Right.
righteous ways. We can't walk under the ways that our enemies gave us. We gotta walk in His ways.
Right.
Right?
And to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God.
And love in the Bible is the keeping of the commandments and
Right.
teaching our people how to keep the commandments.
Right.
So right now, I'm showing you love right now.
Yes, sir.
Thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Verse
Right.
13. To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
Right, and it's going to be for your own good. Right, it's for you to have great success as you keep these commandments. Right, be able to fight off these demons that are out here in these streets. Go ahead.
What make you know? Not think. What make you know that we Israelites?
Let me show you. You got it?
Question, man.
Good, great question, bro.
It's the book of Deuteronomy. I'm going to start at chapter 28, starting at verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
So these curses are going to overtake the Israelites if we don't keep the commandments, right? And we didn't keep the commandments, and we're going to go. He's going to finish this. And we're going to go through what some of the curses are, and this is how we're going to know.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. Verse 46. They shall be upon thee for a sign.
It's a sign. You know what a sign is, right? It's telling you what something is, where something is. These curses are literally how you will know who the Israelites are. Right? What?
And for a wonder upon thy seed forever.
And this is not just upon the people who are getting it right there back in the ancient world, but upon their seed forever. And we are that seed and that lineage right now. Those curses are going to continue until we come back to keeping the commandments and break the curses. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Start going for something.
Let me see. Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
Right, we're going to be an astonishment, a proverb and a byword. Right, we're going to be called everything: niggas, spicks, right, hoes,
Y'all ain't shit.
right, you ain't shit,
Right.
hoes, you a thug,
Right.
you ain't nothing but a thief, you a liar, you a gangster, right? This is what we're going to be called. You don't see other people being called these things. It's just us, right? That's one, right? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, and Barnabas and Simon that was called Niger, and Lucius of Cyrene, and Manaen, which had been brought up with Herod the Tetrarch and Saul.
Right, so that word right there just means black. But that's what they were being called, the black man. And they were the prophets and the teachers. Right? So we know that we are these people. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 28.
Verse 36. The Lord shall bring thee thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt serve gods of wood and stone.
Right, he said that we're going to go into another land, to a place that we don't know. We're going to serve gods of wood and stone. You go into the Christian church, you got that wooden cross, right? And then we deal heavily with Islam, which is that cobblestone that's sitting over in Mecca, right? That's a representation of that wood and stone. It's really going into idolatry, right? We're going to start saying that these things have power, and we're going to say that our God doesn't have any power anymore. Right? Go ahead.
How can I get one of them shirts, man?
Hey, you get one of those shirts, man, by repenting, keeping the commandments, taking the 12-week course, and then becoming a soldier and jumping on the line, brother. All right? That's how you get one of these shirts, man. But outside of that, when you go to the channel, you type in Israelite apparel, Israelite clothing, you'll get different shirts that'll come up. These are just for the members of the camp, but you'll have different shirts that'll pop up. And bro,
Love y'all, man.
look,
Yes, sir.
and once you start to learn, man, you can take any shirt you got and you can add these fringes, these tassels right to the bottom of it with that border of blue right there. That means you royalty, bro. It's a sin because a sin is a breaking of the commandment, right? Right. So if you don't wear them, you'll be in sin.
So that's a commandment to wear those?
It's a commandment to wear those. Yeah, you can read it.
Bring it out. Bring it here.
Bring it out.
Yep.
Got it?
It's the book of Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
And this is not just for back then, this is throughout their generations they should do this. Right? This was a way for us to a reminder to keep the commandments. Right? Each one of these tassels essentially is a representation of the 613 laws. It's saying you got something you should be doing. Right? Are you now getting ready to dibble and dabble into something that you should not be doing? You should look at a fringe like, ooh. Like I'm thinking about doing something. I'm looking at these brother's fringes over here. I'm like, all right, make sure I don't do that. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just a reminder. Because God said, he said, man, I got to remind these dang on Negroes all the time. Right. These dang on Hispanics all the time. I got to remind them. Right. So let's help them out. Right. Put these on the garments. We're going to do anything possible to set them up for success. Right. We fail, but we're not going to be at the bottom forever. We're going to get back up eventually, right? Right. Hopefully today, man, be one step for you making another step. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 39. It shall be unto you for a fringe, it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which you used to go a-whoring.
Right, and us going a-whoring is after other gods, right? So basically, we will keep these commandments. When we see those fringes, it should be a reminder, and we should we would walk in His ways, and we wouldn't go a-whoring into other ideologies. Right. We should focus and stay on our ideology, because our ideology was only given to us, and it's the greatest way to live in the whole world. That's right. All the other nations look at me like, man, when we in our right state of mind, they say that's a great people. Let me get that. Right?
Can't lose.
Can't lose.
Right.
There's the book of John, First John, chapter 3, verse 2. Bring it out. It says, "Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it does not yet appear what we shall be, But we know that where he shall appear, we shall be like him. For we shall see him as he is. And every man that hath his hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
And sin is the transgression of the law. It's the breaking of the law. Right? So grandma, she was like, baby, we all sinned. We all that came up short. Okay, if that's what we say, we've all done something wrong, but we all haven't repented. And that's what our God is calling us to do now, is to repent. Right? Now, get it all in one day. I didn't get it all in one day. 8 years in the truth now, keep refining myself. Right? Some brothers do it faster than others. But when you hear it, that thing should resonate in you. Right? It should give you life. It should give you hope. It should give you a mindset that you're a king and a ruler on the earth. That's right. That you're not the bottom of society. Right. Although our enemies have told us that's what we are. Right? You should be able to be strong, strong in front of all your enemies. Bold as a lion. You know what I'm saying? Not afraid of what anybody has to say, because this is family business. We about our Father's business, and our Father's business is our family's business. And we trying to make sure our people repent. Right? Everybody's not going to. It's a small number. It's only 1/3 of our people going to get it. The rest are going to die. Because as you see, that man Vladimir Putin, them Russians, and them Chinese, they ready to lay hands on somebody, right? So how are you going to be able to make it out of that thing? It's the only way, bro. Right?
That'd be good, bro.
Hey, you too, bro. Listen to this as you walk, man.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nation.
Man, we keep commandments, and people say, "Well, why'd you do that?" I'm like, "Because it's a commandment." It's like, "Oh, that's actually kind of smart." Like, I know, right? I know it's kind of smart, because my God is my God. It's the Most High God, Yahweh, right? The greatest, the ruler of the whole universe, right? And He gave that to me and my people. So read it again, Paul.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
See, we gotta have wisdom and understanding as we move through these streets, right? We make the wrong step, do the wrong thing, it costs us our life. We got the right wisdom, follow what the book say. It's gonna help you to circumvent and stay out of dangerous situations, right? You're gonna have an angel that's gonna be on your side, and he gonna and trip you over to the side, and that straight bullet gonna go right past your head. Right? Or the angel gonna say, "Man, this joker wicked," and pull you in front of that dang on bullet. Right? That's literally what happened. So we looking for protection. Keeping these commandments is protection and guidance and wisdom from our God. Go ahead.
These which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise people.
All the other people will say, "Man, look at these commandments they're keeping. This is a great nation." So wise people.
A wise and understanding people.
Right?
Verse 7. For what nation is there so great who has God so nigh unto them?
See, they know that God is only the God for us. That Yahweh is His name. His son's name is Yahweh Shai. That's not Him. Right? That's definitely not Him. Right? But these laws and commandments, it puts a spiritual sign on us that we are smart people. Right? And that God is only dealing with us. Finish that off.
As the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon for Him.
Right. All we gotta do is ask the Most High God, man. Pray to Him, right? Ask for more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. As long as you're sincere in your heart, which is your mind, and you're making steps, and you're keeping commandments, then He'll unlock and give you more understanding into certain things.